Good morning, everyone. Hello and welcome. This is our Deviant Daily, a part of our Witch of Oddities tier, normally. We are recording this on, oh my gosh, it is May 4th. May 4th. Goodness gracious. 9:28 a.m. here in Northern California. We are recording for Friday. Can you believe I say this every time, but Friday again. So recording for May 5th, 2023. We are working with writer Waite-Smith Tarot. So yes, hello, Dragon Dunsa. Hello. How should I pronounce your name? Mila or Mila? Mila? Tell me. Well, good to see you. Good to see everyone. Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. And may the 4th be with you as well. Uh, so, yeah, like normal and natural, take some time to ground and center. Take some time to focus on your breathing. Take some time to just tune in with yourself and be in this present moment, present space, your present location, wherever you are. Just be Mila. Okay, nice. Hello, Caroline. I've always wanted to go to Norway. I had a teacher slash principal who that's where they were from, and like a lot of the stories and a lot of, I don't know, the pictures painted of Norway. I just always wanted to go. So yeah, not that you need to know that, but there you go. All right. So when you're ready, go ahead and call in your spirits, your guides, your gods, your allies, your ancestors. Call in all the good shit for your highest and best. Call that energy in, that vibration in, and allow it to impress upon you. Allow it to inspire you, to motivate you, to help you as we uh, navigate this co-creative adventure. All right. Okay. What does May 5th have in store for us? Let us find out. And when you're ready, go ahead and comment the first number that tugs at your dominant psychic trait, whatever that may be. 1, 2, or 3. Comment or write down. It is your preference. 1, 2, or 3. That first a number that sort of tugs at your dominant psychic trait. Comment or write down. Well, hello, Robin. Sorry, I was reading your name. 1, 2, and 3. Let's see what pops up. And like always, the sorry. Yeah. Like always, feel free to share your thoughts. Feel free to share your experiences, whatever it is. This is a safe place for us to be. No judgment here. Um, don't worry about getting things right or wrong. Whatever pops up for you, if you want to share, go for it. Card. Why? Card 1. I try not to say that about any card, but I just don't like this card. It's just. Do you see it? Do you see why? Card 1 is the 10 of Swords reversed. 10 of Swords reversed. What is what does this look like to you? How does this how does it look like it feels? I get yeah. Uh Not my fave, but yeah, that's like the exact expression for 10 of Swords. Um right? Sword bed doesn't seem like it would be comfy. Um Tens, I always get like tripped up on this. Tens tends tend to represent, okay, like the like completion. with it being reversed, I find that this isn't something that's completed. So it gives us like this buffer of time. Okay. So 10 of Swords reverse, it gives us this buffer of time. So that's a positive here, where it's almost like we're experiencing burnout, or we're experiencing just like tired and lethargic and just over. I'm just done. I've almost hit rock bottom. Not quite there yet. I have I have this buffer of time to sort of shift and change how things are done. Does that make sense? Let's see. Hello, Sharon. Oh, we're doing a daily. Yeah, if I can get to that question later, we can. But yeah, this is a different. This isn't. Yeah. Um, Flip it to a. I like that lip color. Whatever. Never late, always on time. Card one. 10 of Swords reversed. What does that say to you? How does it make you feel? What does it look like to you? So you can see like all of these swords, like this would technically be a slight, a sort of death feeling, right? Because if you had all of these swords, or all of these chakra points, or if you had these if you had all of these swords in your back like that, we would not be surviving this, right? It would not feel good. It would just be like, I am done experiencing this experience. And so I find with this, it is asking us Friday, May 5th, okay? It's asking us to be very aware that there are experiences lingering that we might be holding on to that are no, that really we know better, right? We know better that, okay, this is not for me. I don't need to be holding on to this. I'm about to burn out. I can't keep my life. I can't keep my choice. I can't keep up with all of this right now. And that's okay. I don't need to because I don't want to. And so instead of trying to put on this mask or put on a face for the world around me, I really need to sit down with myself and ask myself, what am I capable of right now in my life? What do I actually want to be a part of? What do I want to be doing, and what needs to be like let go of? I am tired, and that's not. We'll take care, Robin. No worries. Hope everything's okay. Uh, I need to be aware of my own mental, spiritual, physical, emotional health, right? I have to, because I have to take care of myself. No one else is going to take care of me. And I can't expect for anyone else to take care of me. I have to do that for myself in my life. I have to show up. And so the 10 of Swords reverse is saying exactly that. You have this sort of like buffer of time where things can be altered, things can change. Um you can sorry, Sharon. I'll try and get to your questions after. We're doing something different right now, but yeah, if you have questions about the reading we're actually doing, feel free. But at the end of this, I will definitely try and get to your question for sure. So 10 of Swords reverse. What do you think of that? How does that make you feel? May 5th. A little scary, I guess, because who wants to experience death like that? Who wants to feel like, to me it's anxiety. When I see the 10 of Swords, for me it activates like this intense anxiety. And then when it's reversed for me, it's like, okay, I understand I may have the opportunity to experience some really anxious experiences, but I know that already, so I can prepare myself to navigate that anxiety, right? I can prepare myself to explore that a little bit and be safe in that, because I know that there is something coming that has the potential to activate that for me. 10 of Swords reversed. It's time to recognize that we can't do all the things all the time, and we don't need to. And some of the things that we are doing, we don't actually even want to be doing. So that's a question for each and every one of us, right? What am I doing in my life right now that I actually just don't want to be doing, and I don't need to be doing? but I'm doing to please other people or please outside sources. Let me be aware of that, because if I keep living my life for others, right? If I keep living my life for others, then I am going to burn out. They're not. If I keep trying to please the world around me, I am at risk, right? For burning out. They're not. They're pleased because I'm doing everything to please everyone else. Does that make sense? Um, let's just get some more information. But yeah, it makes me think of like a lot of women, you know? Let's be honest. It makes me think of a lot of women who have children, or people who have children and are stay-at-home parents, especially women who are told that you have to please your gross husband, you have to please, like, you have to please your household, you have to please your children, you have to do this, you have to look a certain way, you have to do this and this, you have to fill all of these roles, but never once are you asked, like, what do you want for yourself? How do you want to navigate your world? It is your life. You do not have to live for everyone else. You do not have to live for your children. You do not have to live for your partners, whatever, no judgment. You don't have to do any of that. What do you need and want for yourself to feel who you are, who you want to be? It's kind of like that. So I'm not necessarily a fan of, again, the card, but another card two. Card two is the Lovers reversed. Major Arcana card at the center, the core. Lovers reversed. What does that say to you? How does that make you feel? What pops up for you? What do you think of when you think of the Lovers? Okay. Um it makes me think of, okay, because the Lovers reverse comes after this 10 of swords, it makes me think of relationships. And it doesn't have to be like a sexual relationship. It can be all different types of relationships. So the Lovers reverse is definitely like this relationship vibe, relationship energy, my relationship to something. Yeah. And so it's my relationship, maybe to myself, my relationship to my partner, my partners, my relationship to sex, my relationship to the people at my work, my relationship to my children, my relationship. I just can go on and on and on. I will not, because that's just annoying. Does that mean? Does that make sense? Does that mean? But does that make sense? It's my relationship to something, and so with the Lovers reversed, coming after the 10 of swords reverse, we recognize, like, oh, we are actually being given this opportunity to tidy up some stuff. And so we recognize there's friction within our own relationships, and it could be how we perceive those relationships and what relationships we actually want to carry with us moving forward, and what relationships we need to distance ourselves from. And so this isn't necessarily something that is divinely guided. A lot of times when we're in relationships, we're like, oh wow, this is like great, this is wonderful, this is, all the stars are aligned, blah 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 blah. No, this is me, right? This is us choosing to be in situations for whatever reason, no judgment for our choices. So this is us, like, actually choosing to be in situations that are not necessarily the best to facilitate or enhance relationship goals. And so with the again, let me know your thoughts. What do you think of the Lovers reverse? It very well could be that my my thoughts, my perceptions, my programming, my investments are not in alignment, are not stating or creating the energy uh, that will bring me the types of relationships that I want in life. And so with the Lovers reverse, I do find that, oh, I just keep getting into toxic experiences with all kinds of people. So maybe before I work on getting into another relationship with another person, or before I try to perfect or heal or do anything, I need to really sit down with myself and pay attention to why that is. Why am I around these people? What initially drew me towards this energy, and what am I currently focused on that is still allowing for that energy to be in my space, right? And so with the Lovers reverse, we're being given this opportunity to address these things. It's not necessarily fun. It's not necessarily fun, but it is growth oriented for sure. And before I try to do anything else with any relationship that I'm in, let me ask myself if I'm happy with it, if I'm happy with how things are. If I'm not happy with how things are, well, how can I alter this? What can I do to change? I can't force people to be different, but I can choose to be different. I can choose to view the world differently. I can choose to invest and take action and feel and think in a way that is different, that will set me up for success in my relationships. And so sometimes that means not participating in conversations. Sometimes that means telling friends or work people, you are not allowed to speak like that to me. I don't want you to, and this is another one, y'all. That's challenging. I don't want you to feel comfortable and speaking like that with me, because it's not okay. I do not agree with you, and you are entitled to your opinion, but I do not agree with that opinion, and I don't want anyone else to think that I'm condoning this opinion or perception. You speak it to people who will support you or support that if you want to think that way, but not around me and not with me, because I don't condone that. Does that make sense? So the 10 of swords reverse and the lovers reverse together, it's like, okay, some things are absolutely coming to an end, but before they come to an end, let us tidy things up. Let us tidy how we actually approach these situations, our relationships in life, the way we view love, the way we view connection, intimacy, sensuality. Oh my god, I can talk, I promise. Yeah. What I like though, and wait, just wait. This card three. This card always like weirded me out. It was just a weird card to me. I don't know. The Six of Cups. I like this for the end of this reading. So the Six of Cups, what does it say to you? How does it make you feel? What pops up for you? Six of Cups, and cups, again, cups can represent relationships, spirituality, emotions, ebb and flow of life. Yes. Cups are divinity, containers for things. I feel is it weird card day? It is. Yeah, because I'm like, oh, I don't like this card. This card's weird. And I like all cards, I do, but like the Ten of Swords, it's just ugh. Lovers, meh, not my fave. People love the lovers, but I'm just like, it's all right. The six is a weird one for me. Just me personally, I guess. But six of cups. What does that say to you? I actually appreciate it though. After all these the first two cards, because the six is this sort of energy being ushered in where you can have fun. You are allowed to experience. Um, you are allowed to experience the love and kindness and compassion and beauty that life has to offer. You deserve what you desire, absolutely. And so you need to understand that even if other people say to you, or it has been programmed into you, that you are not worthy, or you do not deserve something, or you cannot have something, that's based on fear and other people's projections. That's on other people and that's not on you, and you don't have to take that. And so the Six of Cups is a sort of like very nostalgic energy, and it's like this very innocent, carefree energy where we can have a good time. We can be ourselves, and it is okay to it's very glamour. It's very in our own fantasy, in our own world, and sometimes we need that, and that's okay. The Six of Cups is saying, after all of this like hard work, after all of this, remind yourself like why you're doing this. Remind ourselves why we go through the challenges that we go through. Remind ourselves why we fight for ourselves every day, where we show up for ourselves every day. We have to be very mindful of that, because we are seeking to experience something that feels really good, something that is innocent, something that feels, wonderful. I want to feel success. I want to feel life. I want to feel loved. I want to feel, that ease and grace of living. And so the Six of Cups offers that. Like, it is okay for us to desire those things for ourselves. It is okay to step into that, because we deserve that. Just because someone else or something else said you don't deserve that, you can't have that, that's on them. That is not us. And so we can recognize, like, as we do that work, as we sort of like, before we bottom out, before we burn out, before we get to that sort of end stage, it's time to alter the way we think. It's time to do things and show up in a different way for ourselves. So with the Ten of Swords reverse, it's like, okay, we're realizing is not sustainable. And so what is sustainable? So let me think about what I want let me think about what I want to invest myself in, like the type of life that I want, the type of person that I want to be, what I want around me, the types of experiences, and what matches that right now, what does not match that. The Lover's reverse, I understand that it is the relationship between me and others, and me and others can be other people, other situations, other thought processes, like emotions and things like that. I understand that I am being given this really great opportunity on Friday. Friday's a really great day, to have fun and to explore the reasoning behind all of these experiences, and all of the, like, why I believe this, or why I thought I believed this, but it doesn't work out for me. It was a projection, and I don't need to take that with me, because I don't want to feel that way. And the Six is kind of like that sort of hope that purity, of that sort of purity state of being, where we can really understand that, oh, I do deserve this. I do deserve these experiences. And just because I deserve it, it doesn't mean that I say other people don't deserve what they want. I'm focused on my story. I'm focused on my life. And so I can have good things. So Friday, I will say, um, take some time to like really envision, like, what does that life look like for you? Having the good things, experiencing the good life. Like, what does it look like? How does it feel? Who are you? Who are you with? You know, Paint that picture, live in that fantasy for a while. If you need to recharge your energy, recharge your thoughts, your feelings, live in that sort of fantasy for a minute and explore it, so you can be recharged to start taking action to get there. Okay. So, with that being said, do you have any last minute thoughts, questions, concerns about the reading? Feel free to comment, feel free to ask, feel free to clarify. And if you need clarification, let me know. But that's what's popping up for Friday. I know that things may feel like exhausting, like I'm so exhausted, but we can shift and turn things around. You do not have to do everything alone. You do not have to do everything you don't want to do. So if there are things in life that you need to say goodbye to, be aware of that, and ask yourself if this is the time to start letting go of these things, and then start paying attention to your relationships. Where do these relationships, how do they benefit, and where are they in our current space? And then focus on how you actually want to feel, and know that there is hope, and you do deserve to experience like the kindness and the beauty that life has to offer, right? So Sharon, I really don't work with spirit boards. I don't work with spirit boards, not because I don't like I'm like I fear them, or because, not for any like ignorant reason. I just don't I don't have patience. I don't have patience. Let's be honest. Like, for me, if I want to communicate with the spirit, I will communicate like directly. Um, but yeah, I don't have the patience to like sit and like, do the thing. And also I get bored. Like, I don't know, because I don't really have anyone to work that with me, and I feel like it's better when you have other people to work with you. Like, I don't know. That's just me though. Maybe it's just me, but I get bored, and I'm like, I get bored on the board. That's stupid. Oh my goodness, send me away. Um, but yeah, no, I don't really work with them. I'm not opposed to them. I just don't have the patience for them, and that's probably something I should work on, is patience. But yeah, thank you so much. I do appreciate each and every one of you, and I love what I do. I enjoy this, and so thank you for showing up. And like always, if you have any thoughts, questions, concerns, and you're watching the recording, you can always message me or just comment, and if I can get back to you, I shall. But yeah, thank you again. I will be back. What is it? Today is okay. I'll be back Sunday with our week ahead and our daily for Monday. So again, thank you. I will talk to you soon. Take care.